Hi guys, it's me again, Charles Norman from Sports Solutions LLC. We are the creators of AthleticSOS.com, and it is the premier athletic search software for colleges for high school athletes. So if you're a high school athlete and you're trying to play at the collegiate level, you want to use our software. It's absolutely free, and as always, at the end of this video, I will give you a code and I will give you instructions for how to use it for free. The reason I'm doing this video, this is Memorial Day of 2021. And we've had 2020 was just a awful year if you're a high school athlete. And so you're trying to figure out, what do I do this summer to get myself in position? That's our number one thing, right? Position. And the other thing we always talk about is performance. I can't do anything about your performance, but I can absolutely help you with your positioning so that you have the best opportunity to get an athletic scholarship if that's what you want to do and you want to play at the collegiate level. What am I going to do this summer, right? So there's a couple of things I want you to concentrate on. I want you to concentrate on what position you will be playing at the collegiate level, right? So right now you're still in high school. Maybe you're a freshman, sophomore, junior. Doesn't matter what position you are. You're going to try to go back after this summer when the school year starts and get your position. If you believe you are a college level athlete, you already kind of know what position you want to play, but you want to strengthen that position. So the number one thing you want to do this summer is you want to get a trainer. But you don't want to get just any trainer. You don't want to go to just any camp. You want to go to a trainer or camp that's going to teach you how to play the way you need to play at the collegiate level. So this comes a lot in, let's say, basketball. You're playing basketball at the high school level, and you're 6'5" and you're a forward, and you're a pretty athletic kid. And they have you playing down low. But really, if you're going to play at the collegiate level, you would be a guard, right? So you need to go and work on your guard skills. And then are you going to be a two guard? Are you going to be a one guard? Those are the kind of things you want to work on, playing in space. Same thing in football, same thing in tennis. It doesn't matter what you're playing. You want to go and you want to find somebody that says, let me look at you, how you move, how you play, and then we're going to work on your game so you can play at the collegiate level instead of worrying about your high school level. Yes, you want to be able to play at your high school level, but if you're a college level athlete, no matter what grade you're in, you're already in position at the high school. That's showing up already. Okay, that's number one. Number two. Do I go to a camp, or do I go play for my high school, or do I go play for a club team, or what do I do? Do I go to a college? Do I go to one college camp, or do I go to some professional players camp? How do I do this? Yes, that's all I can say for that. You actually do want to get out, and if you know what school you want to play and the level you want to participate at, then I would say go to a camp if you can afford to do it. Right? It's not necessary, but I would do it. I think the training is more important than a camp, but go to a camp at the type level of school that you want to play, because at those camps, they're going to have college coaches from other schools assisting them. So if you go to a college, say you think you're a D1 player and you want to go to a D1 school. Now, just remember this. If you try to go over your level at the collegiate level, it's going to show up when you get to that camp, because if you go to a top 10 school for their camp or combine or showcase, whatever they're doing, then it's going to show that you don't belong at that level. Now, it doesn't hurt, because you'll get better and you'll see what the players at the level above you can do, and you can start working out, and maybe you can make a friendship and be able to go and work out with them and improve your game. So there's nothing wrong with competition, but just know that when you're out there, it's going to set in stone for all those other coaches around that you're not ready for this level. And maybe you can get there after this year. Maybe you're just a sophomore. You don't have the size yet, but you have the will. That will and desire will show up also out there. So they'll see that in you. So don't be afraid of it, but just recognize it's okay to go to one of those type of camps. The other thing you want to do is you do want to go to, if you're going to play in a tournament, or you're going to play for a travel club team, or you're going to be involved in something where you're spending your money, make sure it's a viewing event, right? Don't go to just any event. Go to a viewing event so that those college coaches, and they can see you, and especially if you're a freshman or sophomore, you get on their radar. Also, make sure you're in the NCAA and the NAIA eligibility centers. Don't forget to do that part. You can do that on your own. You don't have to wait for your high school counselor or somebody to do it for you. Go set yourself up in there, because that shows you're a serious athlete. If you're not in the eligibility centers, you're not serious. You're not on the ball. You're not taking care of business, and they will recognize that also. So make sure you're taking care of that. All right. The other thing I want you guys to do, and it's a little bit offbeat, but I think it's really a secret way for you to start positioning yourself. So whatever sport you play, go back and look on the internet, grab the internet, go find any professional level, start at the professional level first. Go find any all-star games. Go find top 10 players of that year, of that era, whatever it is, and watch how they play. And what you're looking for is a player that plays like you, that has your body type, that has your movement. You'll recognize it. You know how you move and how you play. You've seen yourself on videos. There is somebody that made it to the highest level that moves and plays just like you. Now, you might be a little slower, a little faster, a little taller, a little shorter, whatever, but you can see that body movement. You go, hey, they play kind of like me. Watch them, and then watch their moves. Watch how they approach the game and what they're doing, and take some notes from that. Now, you're going to add in your skill set. You know, you want to improve and be original, but you can take from somebody if they made it to the highest level. And you can do the same thing with college. Go look at the top college games or the top 20 college teams at your level. And if it's not a college sport, look at the Olympics. If you're a rifle shooter, a rugby player, whatever you're doing, on the internet right now, there is video of somebody that plays exactly like you that made it to the highest level. Go take a look at that. And then finally, as we always say on here, we're talking about positioning. Use our software if you're going to go play, especially if you're a junior or you're going into your senior year next year. You absolutely do not want to go into this summer hoping to get discovered. Use our software. It is absolutely free. This is one of the things I'm the most proud of. I've been at this almost 7 years now, and we finally have some sponsors that have paid so that we can make it absolutely free. And trust me, I'm not getting rich off these sponsors, but it's enough for me to switch from just even a couple of dollars from you to absolutely free. And the reason I'm willing to do this is because I've done this now since March. It's May 31st of 2021. Since March, we've been free. I've done about 5 videos here, and I always put a free code and instructions on how to use our software. And I tell you, very few people take advantage of it. So I don't worry about giving it away for free, because I know most people aren't even going to take advantage of it. So if you see this and you have a friend, give it to them. Get to the end of the video and you will get the code that you need to use our software for free. And what our software is telling you to do, take your academic information, take your level you believe you can play in, find all the schools that have your sport at the level you can participate in, and we're going to reach out to those coaches. We're going to let them know where we're going to be. You're going to be able to send a profile of yourself out, and then you are going to go and perform at those events that you're going to let them know about. They will find those events. Most of the events now are being videotaped. They're going out live over the internet, and there's replays on there so they can see you that way. Or if you're in their area, they obviously can come out and see you if they're interested, but you're going to get something to them. You're going to let them know you're interested in their school. They're going to know that you're already interested, and if they're interested in you, they will send somebody out. Those are the things we're trying to do. We're trying to get you positioned so that when you go back to play for your high school, that you know that you've already done your homework. And when you go into your year, you want to be better than you were coming in. But just going out and running and jumping, you gotta up your skill level. But if you're going to do that, go ahead and get a trainer that will teach you and put you in position for how you play and for what you need to do for high school. But more importantly, how are you going to play when you get to college? And that's something you need to sit down and think about, what level you're going to go to and where you think you're going to play and how you're going to do it. All right, so I'm going to go and barbecue. It is Memorial Day. I just wanted to get out and do this really quick. I'm going to put this out on June 1st, and that code will start working on June 1st. And if you look at that code at the end of this thing, it'll tell you when it expires. I always expire them, and then I'll do another video and another code will come up. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate my sponsors, and let's stay in the game. If you want to keep playing, we're going to help you get there. Talk to you later.